Hey, Kevin. What are you doing?
Oh, just playing on the lathe here a little. I had a special request for a brass canister with a lid. So that's what I'm trying to turn out here on the lathe. Come here, let me show you. So this is my little chunk of brass, and I faced it out to get it all nice and true and smooth this way. I'm sorry, I turned it out this way, and then I faced it to get it straight and square along the edge. So now I'm hollowing out the inside of the lid itself. I've cut a little lip on here, so this lip, once I take the top off and turn it around, will actually fit inside of the canister. So I've got this outside dimension. It'll turn into the inside dimension of the canister itself. So I'll work on the inside of the lid just to hollow it out a little so it's not quite so heavy. Then I can come in with my parting tool and just part this off so that I can get my lid out of the way. I've still got enough metal here that I can grab with my 6-jaw chuck so I can turn the top of the lid. And I've got this dimension, so I know what size to hollow out the canister itself. So my lid will fit on there and everything will be straight and smooth and it ought to come out looking just right. I hope.
Is the inside of the canister still solid?
Well, sure. The inside of the canister is in here. This is the canister itself right here. So the next thing I got to do is I have to part off the top of the canister with my parting tool, which is this guy. This is a solid cobalt blade with a cutting edge, and it goes, I take this cutting tool out, and this will go into that holder, and then I come over here and just feed this in this way, and that's what parts off the lid, so I can get the lid off of it. And then I can work on the top of the lid, and I can also work on hollowing out the inside of the canister. After I get the lid off, hollow out in there, once I get this just about finished, or totally finished even, I can take the canister out, turn it around, put it back into the chuck, hold it by the top edge, and then I can finish off on the bottom. I can smooth it off, I can round it off, I can make a little base out of it, something like that. So, slow and easy. This is my first time with brass, so a lot of learning going on. You know, sharp tools, lots of cutting fluid, go slow, shallow cuts, make sure the speed is right. There's so many things to learn while you're doing this.
How is brass different from, say, aluminum?
Well, aluminum is so much softer. I can cut aluminum a lot faster. I can cut a lot deeper, a lot quicker. Brass, bronze, copper, very hard. I've been told that it's gummy and it'll try to gum up the cutting tool. I haven't run into that yet, but maybe it's just because I'm going so slow. I'm making very shallow little cuts, using lots of WD-40 on there to keep it lubricated, you know, just going slow and just being careful. This is the only piece I have, so I don't want to make a mistake and ruin it. So trying to learn and get something done at the same time. So you can see the nice little shavings that it makes. Oops. Like a little spring. You know, if I was making a doll, it'd make some nice red hair for a doll.
What do you do with all that scrap?
Well, all this, see, this is all the scrap that I've taken off of it already. My word. And this will all go to the scrap yard, and I can sell it by the pound to the scrap yard and just get a little bit of my money back, you know, enough to buy a 6-pack or something. Now, this is my aluminum scrap barrel from the 3 or 4 different aluminum projects that I've done. It's almost completely full. I can push it down a little bit more, but it's about that full. It's 50 cents a pound, so Hell, I can buy another chunk of aluminum and have something else to play with. Well, let me get back to work. I'll see you all next time.